kitchen here with Chef Vivian. Happy weekend. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching me from. Thank you for joining me once again. So today we are doing mise en place here in our kitchen before service. So follow us step by step to see how we create those beautiful plates that you see from our kitchen. So we are starting here by, mixing our vanilla ice cream. We already made the appareil, we call it the mixture of the ice cream. So we always add the heavy cream at the end of the just before we tune the ice cream. So we will see how we do it here step by step. So this appareil has been made yesterday, so we allow it to cool down in the refrigerator at least 24 hours. We call it the period of ripening. This helps also to infuse the natural flavor of the vanilla into the ice appareil or the ice mixture. So maybe you are bothering, you're saying, why does it take that long? But it just helps that process, and it makes it taste really, really better than just making it immediately. So with not much ado, let's just go forward with the preparation, because there's a lot to show in this episode. So you see, when you add the heavy cream to the mixture, it brings that creaminess. So I prefer always to add my heavy cream to the mixture just before tuning to keep the freshness. There are a lot of recipes out there where chefs or
See, you ask, what are you making?
Oh, here I am beginning with mise en place, and I am making vanilla ice cream. So I'm adding the heavy cream to the vanilla ice cream just before tuning. So this appareil has been made yesterday, so we allow it to cool down and ripe in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then we add the heavy cream at the end before tuning it. So thank you everyone for joining us here. My name is Chef Vivian, and I am your chef today again to show you what we do here in our kitchen right before every service. So I am mixing just everything together. That is the mixture to make our delicious homemade vanilla ice cream. So this is how we make it here to achieve that really creaminess and smooth texture that you find in a real homemade ice cream. So I'm just going to drop every bit of the heavy cream. It's very expensive heavy cream. So to start doing it.
Dorina asked, the most wanted question was the difference of ice cream and gelato.
Oh, yes, gelato is also ice cream, but mostly I think gelato, if I can understand very well, is a kind of smooth texture ice cream, like a smooth ice cream that is coming from a machine or so. That is, but ice cream is typically almost the same thing, but maybe with a little slight difference. That is what I think. But a normal ice cream is tuned with a machine, like we do it here. You tune in a machine to give it a little bit of air. Then you freeze it a little bit and you serve it at about, let me say, 15 to 16 degrees. But I think gelato is a bit lower. The temperature should be around maybe minus 12 or minus 13 degrees. That means the texture is a bit smoother. So I think that is what the difference is, but they are all basically ice cream. Yes, gelato is I think the Italian use that word gelato for ice cream, basically. So I am sieving it and passing it through a very, very fine sieve. So what does this do? This remove every impurity. You know, when you don't remove it through the fine sieve, you will find out that the ice cream will not be smooth. So what we are doing here is basically the classic way of making ice cream. That is a classic way of making ice cream. There are a lot of modern way now of making ice cream, because you can also not even tune your ice cream if you have a machine called a pacojet. Pacojet is a fine dining machine, or let me call it a modern technique machine, where you just make the mixture like this. You fill your pacojet, you freeze in it, and you just, you mix it very smooth just before you serve it. And pacojet is also a little bit like gelato. Let me put it that way. It is softer ice.
See, because they sound delicious.
Okay, thank you. And where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comments. So I'm just removing everything here from my bucket, so it's a bit clean.
She looks from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, welcome
And she asked, where are you guys from?
Oh, we are from Belgium. We are from Belgium, not far from Germany, and not far from the Netherlands, and not far from where?
Right.
From France. Yeah, we are in between Netherlands, Germany, France, and where?
Not so far from England.
And England also, not so far from England. We're a little country in between all these other countries. So I'm just pressing it through this very fine sieve.
Oh wow, you guys are in the Europe area. That's dope.
That's dope. Dope. Yeah. I don't really know what dope is, but maybe you can clarify so that we can understand.
And Dorina say in Indonesia, we have our own version of ice cream. It's made with coconut milk.
Oh, yes.
As fritter.
With
coconut milk.
Yes. I've also tested that ice cream once, made with coconut milk. It's also delicious. You can basically make ice cream of anything at all. You can make ice cream of anything. So it depends also on the taste combination. And I am very sure I have eaten something with coconut milk or cream before, and it was also really delicious. I love coconut. I love it. I love coconut. Yes. So I've cleaned, look. So I just remove every bit of, and now you can see the vanilla sitting right on top. So I'm just going to give it a good mix so that all the vanilla is mixing very well. You see, just full with the vanilla seed. So now we are going to transfer it to the tuning machine there, and we allow the machine to do its job. But before then, I'm going to move this away and then clean my hands a bit. Welcome everyone to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian, and thank you for joining us from wherever you are watching us. Good evening from Belgium, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are watching us. So this is the mixture that has been strained and every impurity has been removed. And then we are going to transfer it now to our ice tuning machine. And then we show you the process of tuning. Come. So I'll be bringing. So I'm using this fine so that it will be easy for me to transfer it to the tuning machine. So this is our tuning machine here. So the machine is a small one, but it's a very good one. We have it since 12 years. And we are so happy with the machine. So I'm just adding, you see, about 1 liter stop it, because the volume, it will come to, it will add more volume, because the process of tuning is very slow, and tuning adds more air and volume to the ice, and that is to say the ice will come to about 150%, like what you have now.
It looks brand new, no?
Yeah, yes, but it's 12 years old. Yes, because I take very good care of it. I always wash it after service. I have to clean everything and make sure it's clean, and remove everything and wash it in the dishwasher, so that everything is clean and hygienic. So now there is no big deal now. We just turn the machine. So that is how simple it is. This is the turning, and this is the cooling system. This button is the cooling system, and this is the turning, that is the tuning. So it just tune very slowly it tunes, and in about a few minutes time, or let me say the first one always take a little bit longer, maybe 25 minutes, we will have a very delicious ice cream. But the second one is basically easy, maybe 10 to 12 minutes. So let's go. So I'm going to close this now and place it in the refrigerator. So because I want to keep, you want to keep your ice cold always, because if the temperature is hot and your ice is also hot, it will take longer to tune. That is why it is important also that you place the ice in a cool place, so that you can also the time to tune it will also be shorter. So I'm placing it in the refrigerator. So I'm also placing the other one. It's easier also to use this kind of, container to pour it into the tuning machine. So I'm going to clean. So we are going to do the next. So we have here also some asparagus. So we have some white asparagus, we have some green asparagus. As you guys know, it is a season of asparagus now in Europe, and especially here in Belgium. We have a lot of different dishes that we use asparagus to present. That is, we have our French classic dishes and also our Belgium classic dishes made with asparagus. So we serve asparagus with mousseline sauce, with Hollandaise sauce, with béarnaise sauce, with Charon sauce, or sometimes a twist of our own mousseline sauce, where we add some basic green herbs to enhance the color and to make it brighter. So I will transfer to this place so that I can have a little bit of a go away from the noise of the machine. come on, yeah. So we bring to here so that I can move a little bit away from the machine noise. So it's a little bit. That is the problem when you are tuning you are tuning in the kitchen and cooking. So we have here all our pots, what we can use for this mise en place. So now I'm just going to show you how we basically do it. 1 minute. So I'm going to start by peeling the asparagus. So we have this beautiful seasonal asparagus here. You see, they are so fresh and really big, it's the really season now of asparagus. So let me show you how we peel asparagus here. It is so easy to peel, but you have to be very, very careful when you are peeling asparagus. You are not going to peel it too much in one place. So you always turn it when you are peeling it. You turn it when you are peeling it. I'm just showing you like this because I can go faster than that, because if you don't always turn it, you will take away all the asparagus, because asparagus is really expensive. So you have to peel it, and if you don't peel it enough, you have those threads that you cannot bite in the asparagus also, which is not delicious. So we just go not more than twice in a particular position, and you always keep turning it. So that is how to peel asparagus. So leave any question if you have one, and we are here to answer them directly. So you see, asparagus is so, it's like thread.
Maxim say this. I don't know what this. This. That's all.
Okay. Hello, Maxim. What is the name?
Maxim.
Maxim. Hello, Maxim. Welcome to Klavertje Vier kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian, and thank you for joining us. Happy Friday or happy weekend. And where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comments below. Do you like asparagus or asparagus? Sorry. Asparagus is the Flemish name for asparagus. So when you hear me say asparagus, it is the same thing as asparagus. Yeah.
Because Maxim from, remember me, I am the one from Belgium.
Oh, welcome, Maxim from Belgium. Thank you.
In a while.
Yes. We have been so busy, and we are glad also to be back. Thank you for joining us. And Ivan was not here for a while, so I could not go on live alone because I have to be able to answer the question of the guests, and also, show you some things in our kitchen. So welcome once again, Maxim, for joining us. We are still here, but a little bit gone for a while, and we are back again. So we hope you have a great day at school, and thank you for joining us once again. Yes, vandaag is nog visdag, zeker. Ja. Een lange visdag, ja, het is just. Sorry, Maxim. Somebody is reminding me here that is holiday here in Belgium. Yes, indeed. So, Maxim, you know about the delicious classic, Belgium classic, which is asperges à la flamand, or asperges met mousseline sauce, or asperges We made geroktozam. So this is season now for asparagus, and we love it also here. And we serve it fresh and delicious. So there is a way of peeling asparagus. You see it, you always keep turning it, and you make sure that you are not peeling it on the same place. So when you peel, you turn it, you peel and you turn it. So that is how it's being done. If you don't do it this way, it will then you will have all the threads in your asparagus, which is not delicious. So you want to remove every thread, but you still want to keep your asparagus, not throwing away anything. And you also have to consider using a very thin you know, mandolin here. That is a hand mandolin, we call it, or a hand peeler. The hand peeler, you have to use a very thin one like this, so that you keep the peel very thin also. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us here in Klavertje Vier kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian, and I am your chef again today, showing you what we do here in our kitchen. We are busy once again with mise en place. So you can see I keep peeling. Delicious asparagus. There's the season. We have to enjoy it. Oh, the ice machine is making that much noise. Yes, that is the kitchen for you. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining Klavertje Vier kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian, and I am showing you here what we do in our little kitchen, showing you our mise en place. Here is asparagus season here in Europe, and we are making delicious meals here using asparagus. So we'll be showing you a lot in our kitchen today, what we are going to do. There are basically a lot to do, and you can see how we do it here. So I'm peeling the asparagus. So I'm going to put it a little bit away, maybe, so that I can have space here. So we clean it. That is beautiful asparagus this season. They are really fresh. These are fresh ones. And we cook it immediately before serving them. Welcome everyone to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian. Thank you for joining us, and happy weekend to you guys. Let us know in the comments below where you are watching us from. Do you like asparagus? How do you make asparagus? How do you prefer asparagus? Let us know in the comments. How do you make it in your country? So the peel of asparagus, we don't throw them away, because asparagus is a very expensive vegetable. So everything is eatable. So even the peel of asparagus is not thrown away. So we'll also be using it to create a delicious, make a delicious soup later, which we will be using as an appetizer. So don't throw them away. If you peel your asparagus, you can make delicious soup out of it. So I'm just going to trim the foot or the downside of the asparagus, because I want to keep them clean. So I'm going to transfer them to this container here, because we are cooking them immediately and we are serving them hot. Cooking and serving. That is what we do. So I'm going to remove a bit here and place it here in my, so that I can have more space to work. So all these little pieces here, we use them also, we add them to the soup to make delicious soup. Hello everyone, welcome to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. My name is Chef Vivian. Thank you for joining us, and happy Friday or happy weekend. Wherever you are watching us from, let us know in the comments below. So they are all washed before peeling. So you don't have to wash it anymore later. So this I just have to trim it. The green asparagus is basically soft from about here. You can see about here is soft, so we don't peel it from here at about here. But this, I'm just going to remove the peel from this, and later I can eat it myself. You see, it's a little bit hard. This, I can feel it, that is hard. Yeah, all hard. So our ice, the first one is almost ready. It's all hard. So at this point, I'm going to stop. So yes, the asparagus is ready. We have the asparagus has been peeled. So now we are just going to seal it because we cook it and we serve it immediately to the guests. So we don't cook it, we don't pre-boil it. We just preserve them like this in the refrigerator, and we cook it immediately and we serve it to the guests. So we are just going to do what? Close our container. So that is what we basically do. We close the container. You see the green asparagus, we don't peel them because they are soft. So we just cook them with the peel. The peel is tender. So we have a small restaurant. If you don't know what we are doing here, we have our little restaurant here in Belgium. Our restaurant, we serve about 12 to 16 people maximum. And so we'll make all our dish from scratch. So that is basically what you see here is fresh asparagus that we have peeled and we are ready to go. To put it, drop it into boiling water, and in 6 minutes, we have that delicious fresh steamed asparagus that we serve with our meal this season. So I'm just going to place it in the refrigerator. So here we have our refrigerator, and we hold everything in a cool temperature. I'm just placing it at the back there, so everywhere we still have place to do other mise en place. So now I'm going to clean here the surface, my work surface. I'll be right back. So yes, look at that. The ice is tuning is almost ready, but we are not there yet because at this moment the ice is too soft to remove from the tuning machine. If you remove it now, your ice have not receive a lot or enough volume and the thickness. So you will still feel that heaviness in your mouth when you are eating the egg. So we still allow it to tune more, to have a more higher, more dense texture and more light texture. That is more air into the eyes before we can remove it. So basically, maybe still 5 minutes or a few minutes or thereabout. So the next what we are going to do, we first clean the salad. We are going to clean the salad first. We have here beautiful salad. So we are going to wash the salad because when we place it, it should be cold enough so that it can be crunchy. Because if it's not cold enough, your salad can become soggy. So we want it to be cold enough. So we are just removing all the salad using our hands to pluck them. So they are not so dirty, but we still want to clean them to be sure that every dirt is removed from this salad. So just use here so you see the water is still very clean, and you can use this same water to clean your salad, the next salad, before you throw it away. You see the water is clean, it's not dirty, just to remove any impurity that is trapped in between the leaves. This some of them are old leaves, so I just throw them away. So that is basically the salad is ready, and we're just holding it cold so that we can have that crunchiness when we are serving it. So the salad is placed in the refrigerator. Okay, we go forward here. We have here, and then we are going to also wash the spinach. So we are washing it twice. We first wash it using that water from the salad, and then we are going to transfer it into the bucket again to clean it up twice. So to be more clean. So I'm going to throw this one away. And now I'm rinsing it again in fresh water. Welcome everyone to Klavertje Vier Kitchen, here with Chef Vivian. Thank you for joining. I'm going to bring a pot to So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We are having a great weekend here. So it's a little bit shitty weather, but now everything is beautiful again, and the sun is bright, or the day is bright again. It's not as dark and rainy like yesterday. So everything is here clean and ready to be cooked. So we call it cooking a la minute. That is cooking immediately and serving. So that is what we do here. So we clean everything just before service. Okay. So yes, the spinach is ready. So I'm also going to cover it and place it in the refrigerator. So the next, we also have here some crust. We are also cleaning it also twice. So we clean it here first in this water. And then we clean it again in the second water. So we first place it in that. So that is how we do it to make it clean always. Then we throw this again away. I transfer this to here. Then again, clean water. Yes, but first of all, we will first go and look after the ice. The ice is ready now to be removed. So let's go to the ice cream. I'll be right there. I'm coming. Yeah. Yes, look at the ice cream. Stop. Masir. Maindo Masir. Ya, Come on. Vamos, stop on. No? Well, Kalidi is work setting. Ni mo nix ni me do. Ni mo nix ni me do. Ni te hoed. Te hoed. Ni mo nix ni me do. Ik kan daar meer dingen zetten. Ja. Want er niks niet meer doen. Kijk. Je kan je hier kijken. Je gaat aan draaien met je hand. Moet je daar niks meer doen. So we are trying to place this on a tripod. Okay. So that it stays. Sorry? Yeah. It's as if it's not. Wait, what is? Hold on. Nee, dat is precies aangeleden. Nee, dat is niet. Dat is precies niet. Nee, dat is raar. Wacht even.
Ja, het is goed Klavertje.
Nee. Okay. Let me remove the ice. So that is the ice cream. Look, the ice cream is so smooth. So at this point, I'm just transferring the ice cream to an ice container. Look at it. So beautiful. And then I'll be placing it in the freezer for at least 2 hours before service. Look at how beautiful and creamy it looks. This ice cream look. So that is a creamy ice cream. And you can just scoop this and serve it with strawberry this season. So that is what we are serving the ice cream with this season. Look how beautiful and creamy it is. So I'm just going to take it to the freezer and place it there. So I'll be right back. So here we continue tuning the ice cream. I will do other things. So it's a little bit tight, but I will help it to move. Okay. I'm cleaning also the crust. We transfer it also to a closed container. Then we are going to, here is the parsley. And the parsley, I just fold it like this and I just remove it like this. That is how I remove it. Then I throw away this. Welcome everyone to Klavertje Vier kitchen. Here with Chef Vivian. We are also cleaning. There is also parsley. We have two types of parsley here: the flat parsley and also the crawl, or how do you call it? And the crawl parsley. So it's the same. We just remove it this way and we throw away the branches. We also have here some radishes, and the radishes we just squeeze them like this to remove it, and we also throw away the leaves. So then what we only have, yes. So the rest is not, we are not washing them. So we just clean first. Let me see how many water that we have there. We need to add more water to our cooking pot. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us here with Chef Vivian. Okay.
Ja, maar het kwam links.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Klavertje Vier kitchen. Here we are doing some preparation for service So let me show you. The next thing we are going to do now is to clean the beans. So it's as easy as this. It's not difficult. So we are removing only something in my eyes. Drop into my eyes. So I'm just removing this. That is all what we have to do here. Remove the 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 top of the beans, and we are fine to go. So it's only one side of the beans we remove, that is the sharp top of the beans, and the other side we leave it alone because normally it's tender, it's not hard. Welcome everyone to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Hope you are doing great. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are doing Amazon Plus here. My name is Chef Vivian. Where are you watching us from? So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Mise en Place. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell to see more videos coming out of our channel. We have delicious meals this season. So we'll be coming back again with another great episode to show you more from our kitchen as we sign up for now, getting ready for our service because we have less time to finish up everything. So we are going to finish it up off camera. So as you see, our ice cream is ready there. It's getting ready. We're already taking one of the ice cream out. So we are just going to continue doing other things out of our camera. So we allow you to enjoy your weekend. Happy weekend to you guys, and have a great Friday evening going out with your friends and family, and bon appetito. Thank you, and see you in the next episode. Here with Chef Vivian signing up now from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Ciao and bye for now. Bye everyone. Bye.